own team with that man, Harrison Myring, who has 5 goals this season on 12 shots. Gabe Nickerson left side. Ballack left side of the 18. Makes his move. Ethan Ballack, the cross into the side of the first set piece chance of the night. Does South Carolina strike first? Left side, punched up by Rormans, but followed up and put through. The first goal as a Gamecock for Ronnie McGrath. Make that Camden Kowalski instead who put it away. And it is 1-0 South Carolina. Rormans initially got the stop, but Kowalski was sitting on the right side of the 6 and was able to be there for the rebound. As Rormans tried to punch it up, he didn't quite get it over that crossbar. And as we told you, Idinge, who was going to be critical tonight defensively, did his best. Ballack takes away the pass, puts in the middle for Velasquez Lopez. The Gamecocks have some space. The true freshman takes a look. Idinge, the senior from St. Petersburg, Florida, has his pass taken away. Here's Harrison Myring. Myring with space, and Myring with a score. The 6th of the season for the South Carolina senior. And the Gamecocks double up their lead, 2-0 over Queens. Harrison Myring puts away what is now his 8th career goal. 6 have come in his senior season. It has been a huge breakout year for the offensive half as Ethan Ballack finds some space. Harrison Myring is onside. Harrison Myring was looking on the other end for Jack Burgess, but a bit too much weight on the pass. Over the last 2 decades, Queens trying to cut the deficit in half. Left side, shot served in. Left up in the air from Vistair. Atlanta United, franchise that Gamecocks head coach Tony Annan's all too familiar with. The cross in from Cade Bender, initially deflected, actually put away his 4th career score. Keeps it short instead. Gabe Nickerson turns around. His shot deflected away by Rormans. Gamecocks, do they find the same success as they did on the first? Headed away by Idinge. And it's a foot race. Bagar intercepts and puts it back out of play. Corner on the way. And with injury, 2 sophomores missing action for the Royals. Front side, Bagar puts it up. Back into the 6. A look that Vistair somehow saves. Wow, what a play from the true freshman keeper. From the ground, he saw Michelle Feldman racing in for the extra effort. And he just initially got a fingertip on it that slowed the approach of the ball. And the approach of the shot you see here, just that left hand has taken many free kicks this year. It's mostly been Velasquez Lopez. But Ethan Ballack's shot so high into the shrubbery. But it was deflected. Our official served in. Right side, turnaround look from Myring, saved by Rormans. What a quick turnaround from one of the Gamecocks' 2 goal scorers tonight, Brando. He recollects it in, gives for Caleb Woodward, who lifts one high and out. Alfie Hughes ahead. Gabe Nickerson couldn't catch up with the pass. Doesn't get at least whistle, potentially a card. But on the other end, Queens trying to capitalize with some space. A look that'll sail wide right for the Royals. Shot from Feldman on the other end. But take a look at this. Typically the full arm extension, bringing Nickerson to the ground. Surprised that one did not go in the times you would think in program history. to score a pair of goals in the first 6 minutes. Cross in trying to find Hughes, but Idinge will run it out. Is it a corner or is it a goal kick? Waiting for our officials' ruling, and possession will go to Queens. Take a look and see who it was last off of, and that does appear to be the case to the season, undefeated. The Gamecocks fell just a few nights ago to Marshall. Now Gabe Nickerson looks to increase the Gamecocks' lead against Queens. He's got Shia in the middle. Pass was a bit behind him. He tried to save it. Should have been a look for Shia. Instead, it's a takeaway for the Royals. Queens trying to find a last-second look. Right side of the 6, put back out of play. And that takes us to the locker rooms. Camden Kowalski scored in the 2nd minute. Harrison Meyering added 1 in the 6th. And the Gamecocks take a 2 matches that South Carolina's played down to 10. They're 2 clean sheets on the season. But Reverend Lamorier served his suspension. Vestaire played a little dicey there, but pays off for the Gamecock on and off the field. And Kerry has added that's been fun to watch him grow up within the program. Ted Cargill out swinging. Header put in front, but off the side post from William Nielsen, who continues to find looks. Both Friday night against Marshall had 4 shots. That one here this evening, his 3rd. Was trying to get 18, Pumpion. Stuck it past Carp, but Kowalski took over. Now a look inside the 18. Kieran Carp, right side off the pass from Mateer. Crosses back in. Spin move from the freshman. Now a look, shot deflected away. Shia had that look. And now nobody on the receiving end of the cross from Kieran Carp. Back the other way. Take one more look. It was Mateer who tried spinning around. Pass was a bit far away from him. Then Shia got a look. It was deflected. Martin Shia back over inside. Trying to connect Alfie Hughes, rather Jonah Bagar, with Grant Mateer, but it's not quite in sync and not quite in line. A chance for Queens. Ibrahim, front side of the 18. Goes right side of the box. Shot in, not on target. Has really played well to start the season. In fact, they were picked 5th in the preseason poll, just ahead of South Carolina. So tonight, this Tuesday night in the Palmetto State. Goldsworthy and Near battling in the wing. Bagar connects with Ballack, a touch over. Meyering pushed down, and a foul goes against Queens. Take another look. Both teams tonight sporting a student athlete who calls that their homeland. Pumpion inside the 18 takes a shot. Now the Gamecocks are headed back the other way. For South Carolina, it's Pontelis Gavrio in his sophomore season with South Carolina. With space, he finds Ballack. Pinballed around. Now a look for Meyering. Ahead for Ness. Cross. Nope. William Nielsen creates space for himself. Looking for his first career goal. Deflected by Rormans. Harrison Meyering back with it. Here's Velasquez Lopez. And sails high. Boy, William Nielsen doing all he can to knock on the door to score. His 3rd shot of the night, 7th in his last 2 matches. They scored on their first. Do they do the same here? Velasquez Lopez in swinging, punched out. Queens has a player laying down as well, but it won't matter. Ethan Ballack puts it away for South Carolina. What do we tell you? As soon as Harrison Myring takes the lead in front for team goals, Ethan Ballack typically follows right in suit. His 6th score of the season, and it makes South Carolina 3, Queens 0. An 87% humidity rate right now in Columbia. Left side working his way in, into the side of the net. That was the look from Alfie Hughes.
South Carolina. Legal throw, brother. Push.
A shot sailed for Alfie Hughes. That's a player who missed early time this season with injury. Now a pass inside. Alfie Hughes trying to free his defender, step right in front. Cross from Bagar, header up, and not on target. Gabriel Atienza realizing just how close he was to his first goal as a Gamecock. The final 3 minutes on tap tonight, and the Gamecocks lead it by 3 scores. Here's Gabe Nickerson with those brand new socks. Takes a shot, but it's into the side of the net. And Gabe Nickerson is now down with injury. We'll move to a much more serious note as Queens ahead, front side of the 18, shot up, deflected, and off the crossbar. The look from Caio Brando nearly snuck its way in, and for South Carolina, they're out of substitutions at this point. So South Carolina going to be playing down a man for their final 2 minutes tonight. Take another look. It was Atienza who initially lifted the shot. Crossbar did the rest of the work. From Ethan Ballack, seal the deal. A 3-score win for South Carolina and their 3rd ever meeting against Queens. And the Gamecocks will wrap up non-conference play in 2024 with a win, and they also take another